Satnam. Hi, it's Anahata. Today we're going to work on shoulder and neck range of motion. Not only if we've had injuries through our lifetime and poor mechanics can our neck and shoulders start to really take a lot of wear and tear and create discomfort and imbalance in our bodies, but also as we age, the hormonal changes that happen affect the tissue in the rotator cuff and the ligaments and tendons around the neck and the surrounding areas. So we're going to work on gently moving these structures and also opening the heart. So notice how the shoulders, the rotator cuff all affect the heart chakra, the heart area, and the thoracic spine, but also the neck, all those muscles going up and down the spine that attach to the skull. So remember, listen to your body, don't do anything that hurts, and breathe. Take this time for yourself. So this is just a very short, basic range of motion video. And it's also something that we're going to expand on and build upon as we progress into a workshop. So if you're interested, message me and I'll be happy to send you the information if you're in the Florida area or you want to take a trip down here for our shoulder and neck workshop. So finding your seat, again, you can sit in a sturdy, firm chair with your feet on the ground or on a yoga mat or a firm cushion, or you can also stand, but the main thing is you want the spine to be nice and neutral, honoring the natural curves of the spine, and also the ears over shoulders and the shoulders over the hips. Allow yourself to settle in and breathe. Take a couple of deep breaths and just let it out. Take a few big sighs, exhale out, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And just feel your body settle into you. How does it feel to be in your body today? Notice how you're holding your jaw, your eyes, your brows, your ears, your teeth, your lips, your chin. Notice how your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your fingers are, your hips, your pelvis, the legs, the feet, the toes. How's your core? Is the belly completely relaxed, or do you have a little bit of lift supporting yourself, supporting the spine? Feel yourself settle into you, into your light. It's sort of like we're collecting ourselves. How often do you do this? And just begin to move your mouth around, maybe like you're chewing, or you can scrunch up your nose, just sort of wiggle around through the neck. Move the head in and out a little bit, gently range of motion movement here as you're just sort of rocking the head, cradling it right and left. Nodding yes gently, real small, and then gently turning the head side to side. You can start to make a little bit of a circle. So imagine that you're drawing a circle on the wall in front of you with your nose. And as you're ready, you can go ahead and close your eyes, roll your eyeballs up to your third eye, the space between the brows. That's that sixth chakra, the Ajna chakra. And then reverse the circle. Just continue to draw the circle with your nose and see how that feels. So start to imagine as you're moving the head and the neck is moving that you're actually creating space between the vertebrae, creating space and fluffing up the discs between the vertebrae of the neck. And then take that awareness into your posture and how you're seated and begin to feel that you're sort of growing taller and taller. So with each breath, especially the exhalation, exhale, HA, begin to feel that transverse abdominis muscle. That's the deeper abdominal muscle. It wraps around your spine, sort of like a corset. Begin to feel how it's sort of squeezing that making some compression around you, which creates traction. Sort of like you're squeezing a tube of toothpaste in the middle. Energy moves out through the top, through the crown of the head, rooting down through your base. And just feel that. Feel those muscles begin to wake up a little bit. Feel your inner light. And as you're ready, gently begin to nod your head yes. And just look forward, maybe up towards the ceiling, and then, or sky, gently bring it down. Inhaling and exhaling. Let your breath just move naturally now. We're just going to keep this real basic and simple. And begin to feel the chin move in towards the back of the throat a little bit. And so what I mean is we're not jutting the chin out, but we're actually just bringing the head and neck into alignment. So we're creating space and an opening in the back. A lot of us have very short ligaments and tendons and muscles back through there, especially if we've had trauma or we're at a computer or in the car a lot driving. We tend to be very forward. So start to feel now that you're creating this inner traction and that you're actually moving the skull, gently tipping it down and back. Almost like you're being picked up by the scruff of your neck. As you're ready, do one or two more. Just sort of play around with that. Again, nothing hurts, not pushing or forcing anything, just exploring movement in your body. And begin to turn your head right and left. And don't worry about going any particular distance. Just try to keep the ears over the shoulders. If you just are starting to do this range of motion for the first time, it's nice to play around with it where you can see your profile. So maybe if you're in a place where you've got a mirror to the side of you, just turn your head and look and see, is your head forward in front of the shoulders, or are you stacked, shoulders and ears in alignment? Turn your head to the right. Now pause. Relax the arms, the shoulders. Breathe, just looking as far as you can comfortably over that right shoulder, and then turn to the left. And continue with your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Nice, full, gentle, deep breaths. Nice, long. Inhale about 5 counts, and exhale about 5 counts. If it's too much to think about, don't worry about it. Just make sure that you are breathing. And know that in time, your nervous system will take it all in and be able to assimilate it all together. Inhaling the shoulders up and exhaling the shoulders down. Inhaling the shoulders up and exhaling the shoulders down. Inhaling the shoulders up and exhaling the shoulders down. So just take your time and feel the shoulders gently move up and down. If you want to begin to alternate them, just create movement. So how is that feeling? Notice how the muscles, especially through that shoulder blade, the shoulder girdle, are surrounding the heart. The back of the heart especially is being affected. So begin to feel a buoyancy or lightness, space between the shoulder blades, lots of mobility and ease. How does the space around your heart feel? The muscles underneath the shoulder blade, underneath your arm, through the armpit, around the collarbone, and the front of the heart, the chest. Just breathe. Begin to roll the right shoulder up and around, the left shoulder up and around. So bringing the shoulder forward rather, and then taking it up and back. Bringing the shoulder forward, up and back. And just see if you can create a very easy circle. If you want to begin a little rotation, that's fine. Our spine loves movement and it loves rotation. Rotations are energizing, and they also allow us to release. And then reverse the circle. Start easy, just sort of take it one side at a time and see how that feels. You're massaging your heart. Self-love is one of the most important things we can practice on ourselves. Breathing might be the first, since we have to be breathing to be alive. Do a couple more here and just feel that expand. So as you become a little bit more comfortable with the movement, feel the expansion of your movement, of the circle, and feel the opening of your heart. It's easy to hold on to stuff, especially at the back of the heart. Old stuff. Take about 1 or 2 more here and then pause. When you feel complete, or if you just are ready, you've had enough, stop, breathe, rotate the palms up. If you can, rest the palms, the hands, arms on your knees or thighs. Let your shoulders relax. See how you feel. Now, how do your collarbones feel? Do you feel like you're broad and wide across the front of the chest, or do you feel like you're sort of falling in or rolling forward? So allow the arm to have a little bit of this opening. So you should feel a little gentle external rotation, lateral rotation of the arm and the joint. And the muscles at the back of the armpit sort of act as our stabilizers, the kickstand, if you will, that holds the arms into place. So pause, continue to breathe, close your eyes, roll your eyeballs up to the third eye. In your mind's eye, stack your ears over your shoulders over your hips. On your exhale, feel the belly pull flat and wide across your hips. Feel the pelvic floor lift. And inhale through the nose. Feel the ribs opening, and as you exhale, H-A, ha. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, take a big deep breath in. Exhale out. Now just bring your arms in towards your side. Let your elbows bend about 90 degrees, palms up, and just gently roll your arms out. And bring them back in and roll them out. So if you've done this before, you can begin to increase the range of motion. You can pick up your pace a little bit. But remember, it's about the arms staying connected to the body here. And we're doing that because it helps with the range of motion, so we can actually get into the fine muscles of the shoulder joint, the rotator cuff muscles that actually hold the arm in the joint, the bone in the socket, the ball and socket joint. So inhaling and exhaling here. If it hurts, don't do it. If you feel like you can go a particular way and then it starts to feel a little crunchy, just back off. Start out small and listen to your body. Surrender to that, to the body language. Let it become your new way of moving your body, appreciating and loving your body by listening to it. Inhaling and exhaling. Try 2 more. And you can just sort of begin to crisscross if that feels okay when you come forward. And relax. Take a deep breath. Two more. One more. Have a beautiful day. Keep the light shining from the inside out. Namaste.